What's up, everybody? It's Noah, and welcome back to another enthralling edition of Heroes of the Storm free-to-play. As you can see, big surprise, we got an Assassin Quest as our new daily, so we're not going to be playing Sonya, we're going to be playing yet another game as our favorite demon hunter, Valla, and hopefully, with the character I'm relatively skilled with, we can do a little bit better, although I'm very skilled with Nazebo, and that didn't pull the last game out of the fire. With this, we're going to close out our Diablo and our Play 8 quests. Which will give us a cool 1,000 gold and put us very close to the 2,000 gold mark. Now that the number of heroes will be increasing, as I said yesterday, to 14, I think I'm going to pick up ETC, actually. Quick 2,000 gold, he's a very solid tank, and he's very useful in Hero League right now, so I think I'm going to pick him up probably as my last 2,000 gold purchase. I'm still thinking about Malfurion, but I don't know if his applicability is really broad enough to justify it. But with that said, we're going to jump right into a game and see what we can get done. See you after the jump. Alright guys, we're zoning in on Infernal Shrines. Take a look at the team comps. We have myself as Valla, Nubarak, Illidan, and as a special treat, Shogal versus ETC, Sonya, Valla, Greymane, and Raynor. Probably just going to be going burst on this one with the Siphoning Arrow at level 1. Nubarak, you want to do something, little buddy? I can tell you're a high level in Nubarak by that blue skin. Anyway. No supports on either team. Some fairly substantial tankiness on either side. It's really going to be up to whether that Shogal is competent or not. And since it's Shogal free week, I have no reason to think that. It looks like it's going to be a Valla mirror match up here. It was just, I did that vault just in case the Sonya did notice me. It didn't seem that she appeared to, though. Quick poke from the Valla there, leaving a Nubarak to solo, which is kind of surprising to me. Ooh, block on the Sonya, kind of a surprise. Get in here, do as much damage as it possibly can, but otherwise that's just going to be a poke battle. Nubarak is probably going to return back to mid lane once he stops being AFK right there. So, ooh, we got an ETC here. A lot of people in this top lane for some reason. Not exactly sure why, but I'm just going to dump down as much damage as I possibly can on these guys. Illidan is smart to pull back there because the Nubarak was almost dead, so there's no one to support him. Looks like Illidan is going to be the one to go down to mid lane. I'm going to play carefully around the Sonya because I know she can blow me up pretty quickly. And because the Nubarak is not fully regenerated yet from that healing fountain. So it looks like Shogal is pushing in pretty aggressively bot lane, which is an idea. He's fighting against a Raynor and a Greymane, though, so that's going to be a lot of auto attack damage that can be done to him. But looks like me and a Nubarak are going to be partners up here. Illidan's an okay solo laner if he knows what he's doing, so I'm not going to say that's a terrible idea. Use my Siphoning Arrow to keep me up, but it looks like the Shrine is starting to pop. Unfortunately, Illidan does get killed mid, probably got ganked by the Greymane. But we do manage to pick up a kill on the Raynor, so that's not too bad. I'm just trying to kind of ward up here. And again, I'm trying to play very carefully around that Sonya, who can do a lot of damage to me if I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to get in here and do some poke damage and stuff, but it's pretty difficult, especially with our Nubarak down now. It looks like Illidan is chasing some sort of kill. I'm going to tap my sippy cup and come back in after taking Puncturing Arrow to increase my burst a little bit. Illidan does manage to pick a kill on the Greymane, and we have an opportunity to kind of clinch a kill on the Sonya if we're careful, but nope, the block has really taken me out, and that Raynor has ran me off pretty well there. I was out of position. So, I'm going to back. The problem is Shogal's not there to soak damage, so we might have to just give this one up, especially now that our Illidan has fallen. I'm going to call for a retreat and say that people should just soak. Shogal is AFK, apparently, which is not the best place to be when you count as 2 people on the team. Shogal? Shogal? No? Nothing? Cho had to do... Like what? What did he have to do? That's great. That's not infuriating at all. Probably, that's actually a pretty good move on the part of that ETC, blocking me from getting down there to defend against the Punisher. I need to... Oh, this is a problem now. This is a really bad scene. Oh, I need to vault out as quickly as possible. But now the Punisher is distracted. We're probably going to lose this fort, unfortunately. Dodge the mortars and get in here and clear the wave, although we're definitely going to lose this fort anyway. Cho had to do something. Well, it's really unfortunate for Cho, isn't it? Oh, man. It is difficult to put down the kind of damage that I really need to here. Cho'Gall is getting way too deep right here. He's going to die. Yep. Called that one. Oh, boy. This is, the games lately are tough, guys. A lot of people who don't really know what they're doing in terms of their characters and stuff. That block on the Sonya is just really, really frustrating me. Illidan took a death as well, and where is our Anubarak? Oh, there's our Anubarak. I keep forgetting that we're down a man because of the Cho'Gall, really. So, I could split to mid, but it looks like Cho'Gall is going there right now, and this enemy team has been kind of gank heavy, so I'm just going to kind of protect from that. Cho'Gall is deciding, instead of soaking, to clear a siege camp right now, which is a really idiotic idea, but that means I will go up here and do this myself. So, oh, there's a Rainer. And that Rainer's really been roaming around a lot. You know, I don't know why this Anubarak keeps coming up here. I really need him to do other things, really. I do manage to survive that. Will Anubarak? Yes, he manages to just barely get out. Proc the Adrenaline Rush on the enemy Rainer. We do have level 7 now, so we will be fighting on the same talent at least. I mean, it's something. It's not a lot, but it's something. But yeah, our Illidan's about to get blown up because he's not paying attention to the minimap. Got the blocks going off, but can I get something done? I mean, I'm dumping damage out on these guys, but it's not really resulting in any kills or anything. That's the problem. We don't have enough burst to really compete when the enemy team is all burst. Okay, that's pretty good. But unfortunately, I'm so low on mana, I don't really have anything to offer apart from being a body. I am backing in a terribly dangerous spot. No clue why the Cho'Gall decided to activate the shrine right there before we cleared a couple of those guys, especially when they're so close to getting level 10, which will secure them a... Oh, Cho'Gall dies again. Alright. Well, getting kind of tired of that. And Illidan dies again. So, currently 2 to 10. I'd like to say that I composed 0 of those deaths. What are you doing, Anubarak? What are you hoping to accomplish there? Just kind of do what I told him to leave. I don't know what he expected from me. It's not like I'm going to be able to kill them myself. Now the enemy team has 10 while we are stuck at level 8. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit in here and soak as much as I possibly can. Alright. Can we get the... Nope. Oh, I will take a bunch of damage from the Greymane, but I'll be able to get away and survive. Apparently we're re-engaging on this, which is a completely awful idea, considering the fact that we do not have 10 and the enemy team does. Do manage to pull a kill on the Rainer somehow, and on the Valla. Wow, it's as though our Cho'Gall has miraculously become competent, which really surprises me. We've managed to make up a lot of that experience we lost, and now we actually have a shot at getting the shrine. I'm going to say that was a terrible idea that somehow worked to our favor. I'm still not sure how it did. I don't know how we didn't all just die instantly there, but apparently we did not. Unfortunately, Cho'Gall is going to die. I am super low on mana, so all I can do is try and kill some of these minions as quickly as I can, which is, much to my chagrin, not very fast because of the aforementioned lack of mana. So I'm going to drag some of these minions over here. And I die with 1 minion left. I tried, guys, but alas, the lack of mana kind of bodied me in the end there. I'm surprised that the enemy team reacted as quickly as they did. So, coming in mid, Cho'Gall dies because his positioning is shit. Gonna take Rain of Vengeance because we have a lack of stuns on our team, or at least meaningful stuns. Wow, a Sonya with Leap, kind of a surprise. But she burns it already, so I'm relatively safe to come in here and poke. And the Punisher is dead, which is, again, it's something. I'm surprised they're not driving in further. Enemy team has 13, we have 10. I'm really disappointed that we didn't manage to convert that big win at the Shrine into a Punisher, but whatever. It could have been worse, I guess, than it ended up being. I don't know. Cho'Gall diligently getting bruiser camps, which is far from the most useful thing that he could be doing. So, time to soak. Again, it's like the only thing we can really do at this point, since we are just so dead in terms of experience. Get in here, throw out my cooldowns, deal with these siege minions, and then rotate bot to deal with that big wave over there. Enemy team is paying the map blue right now. Our Cho'Gall going super deep to take the aggressive bruiser camp along with Illidan, which it would really surprise me if it didn't result in them getting killed. But you know what? Hold on to that dream, guys. So, yep, and enemy team has discovered them, and I guarantee you that they are going to die. Though there's a very early mosh pit and a dead ETC, so they might be able to pull this out of the fire. Oh wait, no, they're not. Okay, so it went exactly as I expected. Pro tip, when you see the entire enemy team doing nothing but getting camps, don't go to the one camp left on the map. When you're down a talent, down multiple men, and have no reason in particular to do it. What happened is exactly what I anticipated, and as a result, Cho'Gall died yet again, as did our Illidan, who's doing a very good job dying so far. And we have shrines coming back up. We need to try to soak for 13 before we start this engagement so that we're on the same talent. We have managed to kind of catch up in terms of experience. At least we're only, a level and a half down instead of 3 now. Really need that 13. Really need that 13. We cannot engage without 13. There's 13. I'm taking the Frost shot for the slow. And just gonna throw down the rain. And I am definitely going to die here. Yep. Anubarak has decided he is not helping anymore. He's done. He's been playing very badly, so I guess that kind of makes sense. There's another game where I don't know what to do about some of these people. 8 to 24. I'm only making 2 of those deaths. The rest of my team has been very proudly dying over and over again. So we're going to lose yet another Punisher. They're about to get 16 while we're on 14. No chance of contesting there. Oh, wait, no, the friendly team are going to throw themselves at this engagement yet again, because the way this worked out the past 20 times was no indication of what might happen in the future. Did that ETC take Imposing Presence? I can't tell. Okay, we do manage to get that kill. Can we get this one? Yes, we can. Oh, well, there is a mosh pit that will lead to nothing, fortunately. And trying to get her with the puncturing arrow. Unfortunately, it does not result in a kill, but now I gotta go down here and try and do something about this Punisher. Managed to secure some pretty good kills there, and Cho'Gall is doing a somewhat rational thing, trying to continue a push, but he will probably, I'm going to call him getting killed by the Valla somehow. It just seems like the kind of thing that they will do. Let's see. And Nubarak is killed by the Punisher because he's very bad at the game. Will the Illidan be killed by an Arcane Wave? No, he will not, impressively enough, but that is a very embarrassing death on the part of Anubarak. And we're going to get in here and try to, well, I'll push off this wave because it's closer. Pick up 16 for the team. Well, there it is right there. Gonna take Stone Skin just because things are so bad so far this game. Greymane has been taken out somehow. Not sure how that happened. We actually have all of our keeps up, so this is still theoretically a winnable game if we can like not get crushed by the time they hit 20. I'm gonna go and assist Illidan in getting this completely pointless bruiser camp here because I don't want him taking too much damage. You're not the new Illidan yet. You're not the PTR Illidan, which we will discuss in the video I'm going to record immediately after this one. So, take out these siege minions. This is a pretty tedious game, guys. I'm not exactly enjoying this. Alright. So, more waves push off. They are very diligently painting the map blue, and Nubarak decides to solo the siege camp at the bottom and gets killed for it. Good job. I'm kind of torn between who's our worst player, if it's the Illidan or the Anubarak. It seems that our Illidan follows bad ideas, but our Anubarak makes unilateral awful decisions. Do manage to take out the Valla in the top left. Illidan is warning that it's dangerous. Yeah, no shit, because it's exactly what happened before. Let's see if Cho'Gall can get out this time, and oh no, he will not be able to get out there. That is profoundly silly activity on his part. He's, yep, there we go. There's the death of Cho'Gall, which has become such a standard part of this game so far. Free week Cho'Gall, man. This is the first free week Cho'Gall I've actually seen, and, well, it's really, like, just about as bad as I expected. Like, we can't fight without Cho'Gall there. Cho wants to defend that. There's absolutely no point. The best thing that we can do is split push and try to gain some sort of experience advantage for this time. Without Cho'Gall, we can't do anything. I mean, half the time with Cho'Gall we can't do anything, so it really just makes more sense to take down what structures we are able to. That's a terrible idea, Illidan. Please don't do this. He popped his first aid, but he will still probably get himself killed if he stays there too long. Okay, we didn't... and Illidan is killed. Again, Anubarak is split pushing bottom. Okay, you know, whatever, why not? We still have a fort up. I'm surprised. Now, we took down a fort and a half doing that. It's one of those things where it wasn't a great idea, but it was kind of the best that we had available to us. Gall is popping ult, and Cho'Gall is probably about to die yet again. I get jumped on, but it's cool. I was just trying to pull him back to the wall anyway. Whoop, oh. Can I punish this, theoretically? Might be able to. Well, I'd be able to punish it if my skill shots would actually hit where I pointed them. That was a terrible move on my part. Very embarrassing, but whatever. Still dying the least of the team, so whatever. They're going to easily take this keep. This might be game. Didn't even see that our Anubarak died. Illidan going in on the Greymane takes him out, but he's just going to get bodied by everyone else probably. Storm Shield. What is that Storm Shield on? Is that on ETC? Yeah, ETC took Storm Shield. Kind of surprising. So everybody's dead. But they're not in a position to go for core, unfortunately. That's the one good thing that came out of this. They do have 20, but we're right behind them on that. And really, once we get 20, that's about our only chance to win this. They've been ahead of us on experience all through the early game, just because of the relentless feeding that our Illidan and our Cho'Gall have done. Oh, and our Anubarak. Actually, our Anubarak has fed more than our Cho'Gall. Alright, so the relentless feeding that everyone on the team has done. Putting us in a position... Oh, there we go. There's 20. I got my Nexus Frenzy. Let's see if we can do something with it. Could have taken Bolt, but frankly, I'm not really dying that much. Who is bottom? Who is dying bottom? It is Anubarak, who thinks that it's like 8 months ago, and Anubarak is still the most powerful hero of all time. So, I think that's like 3 or 4 times Anubarak has died trying to do something with that camp. Cho'Gall, no. Cho'Gall, no. What are you doing? I'm going to try and help him, but I can't. So, whatever. Ouch. Illidan came in trying to help me. I appreciate the idea, but obviously you're not going to get anything done there. Let's not be ridiculous. I even threw out my rain to try and save Cho'Gall, but of course that's not going to work because Cho'Gall's in a bad place. Cho'Gall is under the impression that he can just take like any damage ever. I don't know why he is under that impression, but there's a lot of damage on the enemy team. So that's just not going to happen. All I can do is get in here and attempt to clear waves while they get yet another Punisher and probably secure the win. Let's see. What is Raynor doing, like the passive Hyperion push thing? Nope. Apparently not. Oh, but we have all sorts of mercenaries and catapults pushing in here, so this has got to be the priority, unfortunately. Oh boy, what an obnoxious set of games we've been having lately, guys. Like, I don't even know how to explain it anymore. Just, I don't really know like how to carry these guys to victory. It's just, it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Now, I am really annoyed by like how the hitbox works for Hunger and Arrow sometimes. Just, there's stuff where it seems like it should absolutely hit and it just doesn't. And Cho pushes the Sonya out of the way of the killing blow. That's nice. Well, they're all fucked. Do manage to kill the ETC and the Sonya. Not bad, not bad. But I can't do anything. I need to heal up. If that thing jumps on me, I will die instantly. So, Illidan is chasing the Valla rather than doing something about the Punisher. I gotta say, that's kind of a remarkable decision-making process. Oh, ouch. And Stone Skin. Let's protect myself a little bit. Gonna use the Siphoning Arrow, but this is definitely gonna be the L right here. The L word, as it is. You want to kill the Punisher? Oh, that's cool. No, it wasn't a very good game, but I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction of another kill. Well, that was fucking embarrassing. But we'll let the stats do the talking there. Ah, boy. Boy, oh boy, that was just... Ooh. That was a tragedy, guys. Don't even know what to say about that. Well, we did get 1,000 gold, and we are at level 14. Level 15, we'll get our last hero rotation slot, and we'll be well on our way to being able to do Hero League. Almost at level 6 on Valla 2. That's nice. Get a nice little mount variation. Let's see. So, Gall did the most hero damage that game, primarily because he was seemingly at random throwing himself at the enemy team. Or Cho was, I guess. I guess he's the one to blame. He soaked a ton of damage, but that didn't really end up mattering because he died 9 times. So, the real question is, like, who's the worst player on our team? I'm really torn between the Illidan and the Anubarak. The fact that Anubarak actually outdamaged Illidan is pretty humiliating, but the fact that he outdamaged him while only being part of 7 takedowns and dying 10 times is probably worse. So I'm actually going to give it to the Anubarak, who just kind of folded like a cheap suit. As you can see, I was on lane duty a lot of this game. I did a ton of siege damage and XP contribution, but ultimately it just didn't turn out to be anything that useful. On the enemy team, who was the big threat? Well, their Raynor did the most damage, but I wasn't really threatened by him. I would say it was more the Greymane and the Sonya that I was scared of, just because they can pick up a character like me so easily. I only died 3 times. I was a part of 11 takedowns, just because I probably would have been involved in more, but I don't feel the need to get involved in just, like, stupid fights, because stupid fights are what cost us this game. Just people walking across the map, Cho'Gall and Illidan just going to... And Anubarak, really, everyone, going to really stupid places to pick up mercenary camps that weren't going to do anything, you know, super low-reward, high-risk behavior. And it just resulted in us getting dismantled by a team that just got picks over and over and over again, especially when you've got a team comp on their side, which features ETC, Sonya, and Greymane, who are going to be able to lock down and blow up basically anyone. And on a team that doesn't have a cleanse available, it's so important to just play safely and play defensively against guys like that. Really, I mean, that's about it. It's just one of those shitty games with people playing free week heroes that can't really be avoided, so we're just going to move on and maintain the positive attitude for tomorrow. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to the channel for more daily Heroes of the Storm content, as well as some other stuff like my Fallout 3 Let's Play, which probably do a video for tomorrow, since I haven't touched it since I got back in the saddle with my new computer. And immediately after this video, actually, as soon as I'm done uploading this, I'm going to be doing the patch roundup video that I was promising a couple days ago, so keep an eye out for that as well if you want to hear my opinions on some of the changes that are going to be coming to Heroes of the Storm very shortly. But until next time, guys, I am Noah, and I will, as always, see you in the Nexus. Have a good one.